Brother O'Hara
Yes,
is
sir.
owner of Champion Sports Bar in Tysons Corner, Virginia, and apparently a number of others.
We have 18. It's a chain of 18 sports
So
bars.
this is the bar with all the TV. You can watch anything, anytime.
Sports and so
events. Boy, the old jocks get there drinking their beer back. Ain't that fun? But apparently,
half the customers are women that come to these events.
Well, apparently,
in our bars.
Apparently, ESPN and all those cable vision of sports contests are not enough. You gotta have a little TNA, Michael.
A lot of girls today don't want to enter the big contests that have to spend $700 to $1,000 for entry fees. They have to buy a $2,000 gown and so forth. A lot of the girls enter these as sort of a training ground. They begin in the bar contest.
As a grading training ground.
In most of the bars.
You should premise it with that, Michael, because that's what it is. You don't tell these young women what they're going up against.
Most of the contestants enter many times. The first time is their first time. They usually see it as a customer, and then they come and ask to be in a contest.
Oh no, there's one every week in every neighborhood in America. There's one every week, all over the place.
May I present Meryl Ertunes? Meryl, Stacy Lee, and Katrina Everett. Now, thank you. Here, appreciate. Well. You are certainly very beautiful young women, and I am sure you are very talented as well. And feminists everywhere would like to see you respected for your neck up, and they wonder whether you will be if this is the kind of activity that you engage in. Perhaps you'll tell us yourselves what's good about this and why you've been moved to engage in this sort of entertainment activity. Meryl.
Well, I enjoy doing it. I did it for about a year, and it builds up your self-esteem. It's fun. There's a lot of competition. You make a little bit of money. But what I decided to do was I decided to stop doing the best bodies and hot legs because I wanted to pursue my bodybuilding career. So I decided it's either that or this. So I stopped doing it, and now I'm into almost professional bodybuilding. And but what I do is I also run these contests as well. So I recruit the girls, and I run hot legs contests and best body contests.
Stacy, feeling this?
I started doing these contests, and right now I'm a swimwear model. So the contest led into that, and I make a great living. I don't have to depend on a husband. I'm totally independent. I have a 300ZX Turbo. I own my own condo. I'm doing quite well, thank you.
Good for you. How proud your parents must be. You are independently out there, and no kidding. Hey, in an age of joblessness, let's give credit where it's. But what is the source of your income? You do not. Are you paid for this? You're not paid to be in a best body contest in a bar, are you?
The only way you're paid for is if you win.
I see. There are prizes.
I'll only do a contest if it's $500 to $1,000.
Okay, just 1 second now. Got a lot of nerve, O'Hara, interrupting these beautiful women. Katrina, same feelings?
Yeah, it's great exposure. You never know who's going to be there. It's a lot of fun. You meet lots of new people. It's very interesting. It's very exciting. Yeah. You're out, you're performing.
Now,
it's not.
If you'll be patient one more time for this question, aren't the guys a little, hey, boy, isn't there a little bit of an ogling, leering, sort of degrading atmosphere? And I mean, you know, I tell you what, not all the guys are jerks, but it helps if you're drinking to be a jerk, and a lot of guys can become that way. I'm asking you, is this an imagined problem, or you'll tell us? The ambience of the bar, the male kind of jock sports bar personality.
When you are doing this, there are a lot of stuff people say and stuff, but what you got to remember is that when you're out there, there's people around that control the men, so they won't touch you. Nothing happens. There's bouncers everywhere.
Phil, I've never been in one of these pageants, or excuse me, contests watching this as a judge or in the audience where they've had anybody except a female there to protect the young lady.
And I wouldn't do a contest.
I can't speak for Detroit, but I do know one thing. A lot of the sponsorships that these girls make, Budweiser does these things. The Miller Lite Coal Patrol girls, you may have seen them. Ultima Cosmetics, the Washington Bullets cheerleaders pick their girls in our bar.
There were a lot of people that promoted slavery, but that doesn't make it right either.
But a bar or a restaurant, it's just another venue to hold a contest.
Okay. Just let me get some information. Would you allow your daughter? She wants to know.
My girlfriends do it. So I'm a single guy, and I encourage my girlfriends to be in these contests.
Yeah. Now, let me ask you, Michael. Nancy Jo will be with you 1 second. Michael, and also at hand is Lee.